Welcome back, everyone. We're in the Arrakis Conquest. Everyone needs to get their things on and ready to go, and otherwise, watch last episode to see where we are now, walking up the street.
No recap for you.
No recap for you. It's been 10 minutes for us, so just understand that.
That's why we're wearing the same clothes.
Yes, that's why we're still in the same clothes. Yeah, everyone's in the same spots. Nothing has changed.
I'm not in the same spot. I moved to where the cat's at.
Well, you know, you get the opportunity to move around and take your laptop around with you. But yeah, you're walking up the one of the main streets, going over towards the more religious area of town. Coming in, everything's fairly clean, fairly well kept, and you are greeted by lots of incense smells.
I hate it.
And a lot of different, very colorful windows, painted windows and such.
Secure my mask.
Understandable.
Are there any booths with bags?
What?
Booths with bags.
No.
Mama needs a new purse.
It's true.
Purse
Mama does
first.
need a new purse.
I'm gonna go in and ask about some incense.
There are no booths. It's actual stores on this.
Is there a bag store?
There are some bags available.
Okay.
Yeah. One of the buildings is obviously more of a house of rituals type of place, like a church, kind of, where people actually congregate and worship. The other buildings are actual stores that sell either religious-related things or magical items. I assume you don't walk into the actual church, and you just go straight to who's going where.
I want to find a bag of holding. That's what I want.
Magic things. Magic place.
I want
Right.
2 platinum rings.
Bag of
Oh,
holding.
yeah.
Bag
You want
of
rings?
holding.
You want
Where that
anything?
magic place is.
No. I'm just gonna ponder and gander
Okay.
any of the visible items.
Okay. You go into the magic items shop, and there's a plethora of things here. There's different types of clothing. There's different weapons lining the walls. There's a few different cases, locked cases, and they have smaller items. And the shopkeeper is this not super old, but definitely a little older, orcish lady who is wearing this big cloak that comes around. It's like a red and a black, has black on the inside, and then all of the trim is red. And she's got these big old gnarled tusks that come out and sideways. Hello?
Do you have any enchanted bags?
Enchanted bags. Yes, we have plenty of bags.
Besides the one under your eyes.
Would you shut up?
Sorry. I can't help myself. It just pops in my head and just...
Please ignore
What's your
him.
AC?
My AC, 16.
Okay. You feel this weird pat on your ass.
Oh.
And when you look back, there's nothing there. Very, very rude.
I'm sorry.
Please forget. You know what? I'm gonna go. I want to push everyone else in my party out of the door. I want to do this transaction on my own. I don't want to deal with their bullshit and get screwed because nobody can fucking behave themselves. Actually, Gibbo can stay.
Oh, yes. To better transact, yes. This is perfect.
Please excuse my horrible, horrible comrades.
I understand. I once had some very horrible comments too. They were very rude. They didn't last.
I like you.
I like you too. You're very, very interesting. I appreciate.
We both have these big tusks.
You do have some very large teeth. You have. You wanted to know if we had bags. What exactly? What you said? Enchanted bag. What type of enchantment?
I need a bag, like a bottomless bag. I feel like I probably have like 5 different bags just like filled with just random ass shit, like just like bottles clinking everywhere. I'm like, I need something that can carry all of this stuff at just one nice secure spot.
Oh, like this bag type of thing. And she's like holding her own bag of holding, and she's like, well, I mean, I have this one. This is my bag. Honestly, don't need so much space anymore, but it's very costly. It's difficult to procure. You see, items from other places are difficult to get here. We have to really, get people to go out and bring it back, and sometimes they don't come back, and, it might just be the wrong thing. This one I had to go get myself. Well, I didn't go to get it, but, I got it myself. It's kind of precious to me, but there are some things that maybe I could get some help with from you. There's actually been a few incidents recently that have made these sorts of missions. I sent people to go get stuff for me, and it's all come in vain. Yes, that'll do. It might not be. Looks down at the back. It might not be worth enough for that, though. I could maybe set up a gift basket of things if you can do something for me. It will be dangerous, but it would be worth.
We're trying to save the world right now, so I think that whatever you have is probably not as dangerous as whatever we're doing already.
Maybe not. That's a good point. Saving the world. Wow, that's a big objective.
And if it sways you at all of this is research to try and figure out I assume you know about the horrible mold that's overtaking everything. Not here so much, but
I've seen it. Yes.
It's a very big problem. We're trying to, and I take out a little jar of some of the mold, and I shake it around, and we're trying to figure out what to do about it. So I'm happy to do anything you would like me to, but also please keep in mind that you would be serving a larger purpose to try and help the world as a whole.
Well, yes, that is a great point. However, this stuff probably reaches us last, and honestly, I'll probably be dead by the time it gets here, so I don't really care too much. It's, it doesn't really affect me right now, and it probably won't again until I'm, up in smoke. But this could help us all, honestly. This would help all of Gavira if you could do this. And again, it wouldn't just be this. I could set up something. I'm sure your friends out there, the ones that you don't really want in here doing this transaction, I'm sure they want something too. I think this would be worth a lot, is all I'm saying. If you could do this task, come back.
What's the task?
Well, you see, there have been incidents in the mountains.
How far away are the mountains?
Huh?
How far away are the mountains? They're back the day travel that we did from where we came.
This is probably about you know, it would take you like a day and a half to get there, probably.
Back where we came from, then?
It's not no, it's if you look right here, you're here. It's probably like right in here area.
And where are we going?
That's where.
Oh, we're going to the mountains anyway?
If you go, oh, I don't know where you guys are going.
Yeah, we're trying
We
to.
haven't decided yet.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay,
we'd
okay.
have no clue what to do.
All you know is
Yeah.
you were going to try and get some information, and then you were going to try and communicate with the admiral. That was your thing.
Hopefully the information will tell us kind of where to go next.
But yes, so in the mountains there is a bit of a situation brewing. Lots of well, they're trolls, and I don't know, they're taking our people, and we can't really pass into any of the other places unless we go through the mountain. But it seems like it's trolls or something kind of maniacal. But we can't even get into their lair. We don't know where exactly it is. We just know it's in the mountains right over what I just showed you on the map just a second ago.
Yes, I'm familiar.
But this whole situation has kind of made it to where we're completely cut off from everything. We couldn't get anywhere even if we wanted to unless we go all the way around the south side of the beach and then come up to Ogma's Wharf or something. And, you know, that's a long journey.
So what you're saying is that if we get rid of the trolls that are causing you an issue in the mountain, that you can't like go anywhere else because they're taking your people. If we get rid of them, then you're gonna give Zana their bag that they wanted, and then you're gonna give the rest of our party something too.
Well, yes, I can easily. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yes, I think
You know?
this task is
mean-
exceptionally dangerous. I don't want to downplay it at all. They're smarter than average. They communicate and they strategize, and they have some sort of trap that they are able to employ. We haven't gotten in there. We haven't figured anything out other than our people can't get back. We're very adept at fighting in the desert, but this whole situation is a little worrisome. And again, it would just open up so much for us if you could do this. And yes,
do you
I
think,
think the
Zana?
bag it's kind of precious to me, but I'll give you something, you in particular, something else as well, because
Because we're kindred spirits.
no, because you carry way too much gold.
Right, you're just like dragging these bags and knocking shit over as you're coming in.
I kind of imagine Zana just being like in Skyrim with your like overcoming, like, walking the whole way.
Did you watch Labyrinth?
It would have been a 2-week journey if not for you.
Like probably just barely underneath that. I can still walk, but it's not pretty. It's not a pretty sight.
But again, I think, and I could also set up a few different potions and stuff that would also help you. You seem like you're trying to, I don't know, save the world, whatever that means. I'm sure that we have some potions that could maybe aid in that. Because yes, if I, just in case, you deal with these guys and then I can, live a little longer, that'd be cool. And then you can save me from ever having to deal with this whole situation that you're saving the world from. That could be very good. I would like to see other things you see. It's just, I've been in the desert my whole life and it's kind of shitty.
Yeah, girl, get out and travel. Go see the world.
That's what I'm saying. I would like to see the forest. That would be very, very cool. And it's right on the other side of the mountain, you see.
Okay, let me go talk to the rest of my group. I'll bring them back in, and I mean, you seem like you can handle yourself, but they're all assholes, so.
Okay, I'll put on my asshole face. And it's like really hard. The tusks like really pull her lips up into like a smile. She like curls her lip over it and like doing that, like trying to seem like angry.
Is this, I also have to know, is this bag of holding, is it like totally old lady bag style?
No.
Oh, I kind of want
It
it to
is
be.
a little bit gemstony.
Oh, it's not like Sophia Petrillo, like woven with pearl handle.
Not that. No, it's like gemstony. Yeah, it's nothing too too special looking on the outside, but it seems like a lot of the items look more like personal, like things that they've gotten from people that she cares about or something.
Okay.
Kind of like leaves them on as tokens. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go out and be like, okay, assholes, listen up. We just made a deal where this kind lady is willing to let us kind of pick what we want from her magic shop, but we have to go and deal with a troll problem. And I feel like it would help the whole town. I think that we would benefit from it, the town would benefit from it. I just think it's be a good thing to do, and I really need a bag.
I love it. I'm 100% on board. Let's do it. But what else are we getting?
Well,
Just
you have to go
curious.
pick. You get to.
Oh.
I picked my thing now, and I set up this deal, so now you can go
Okay.
and pick. Now, please don't ruin it for
I'm
everyone.
going to be on my best behavior and just let's go, lads.
As you open the door, one at a time, please.
Get out, lads. Push them out. Hello, my dear. I'm very sorry. First
Wait,
of
shouldn't-
all, I just
Well, shouldn't Gilbo get to go first?
No.
since-
kidding.
Gilbo's allowed to stay in.
Okay.
Gilbo's just talking.
Stop
They're both old. They're,
I'll wait my turn until after Gilbo.
We both hunch a little.
Yeah, please go ahead and look
Okay.
around, asshole.
It's actually a Ziraquil. Yes, I can see how you get it.
Ziraquil. Oh,
Yes.
that sounds like my medication.
And how's it going for you?
Oh, you know, I still got them. Not too great, but you know, they say eventually, and you just keep at it. And persistence is key.
Consistency.
Okay, Turtle, what are you looking for?
Do you have any nice swords?
Well, yes, I have all of these swords on this rack over here. Do you want it to do something special? This one lights up. It's cool.
It's like a kid talking about Skechers. No, not something that lights up. Do you have anything that can change its shape once? You know this action. Once you take it out of the thingy.
Well, I actually have this. It's not up there. Come here. Come over here.
Oh, okay.
And she goes around the front, kind of like moves her legs and tries to get down there and unlock one of the cases. Opens the case up and reaches out, and there's this little ring. It's like a glass ring. This one can change shapes. She like squeezes her hand with the ring on her finger, and it turns into this little dagger.
Oh.
It can be this, or it can be. And she does it again. And it turns into this like weird ass bow. It can be this too.
Oh.
It's kind of anything you want it to be, as long as it hurts people.
You know what? I'll take it.
Turn into my grandma.
It's pretty okay. This one, I'll set this one aside for you.
Okay. All
Is
right.
that, are you sure you don't want to look at anything else?
I'll think about it.
No, you can't
I
think
think
about
about
it.
it and come back?
You have no. We.
I have to look now. Well, what other swords do you have?
No, you have to tell me what you're looking for. I'll let you think about it, and then I'll tell you if I have something kind of like that. Otherwise, this one, it's not bad. It's pretty good, honestly. Medicine man,
Yes.
what are you looking for?
I'm looking for probably like a cloak of protection, maybe, or any like cool bracers or boots that make me more dexterous. Any of that.
You mean like these? She goes over and pulls down some bracers. These ones are okay, I guess. They don't look so great, but they actually help a lot.
What do they do?
Well, they definitely do something. They are bracers of defense.
Okay. I don't want those though.
You wanted something that protects you.
Right, but those only protect me from not wearing armor.
But you don't want these then.
No.
You know, I don't know. Let me go look around real quick and see. With a 6, you know. Yeah. This one actually kind of matches your cool blue look that you have going over there.
Thanks, I was born with it.
Yeah.
I got it for my birthday.
Here, like shaky hands over this cloak. That is, I think it's what you're looking for.
What is it?
Well, it kind of is very strong fiber. You can tell, you know, you pull on it, it's very strong. It can help you to withstand getting smacked around in the ass like this. Another pat on your ass.
Keep your mage hand to yourself, ma'am.
Sorry.
I know it is luscious and all. You need to calm down. Is it a cloak of protection?
Yeah.
Okay. Great, thank you. I'm gonna put it on.
Well, it's gonna stay here for
Oh,
now.
sorry.
You have to finish the task
Oh,
first.
yes.
It's not a pay up front type of thing. I
Got it.
will put this aside for you. and
Okay.
It will not be purchased by anyone else unless you want this one over here. And it's like this more brown. It's the same exact thing, but it's just brown.
No, I want the nicer one.
This one's pretty. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone likes the pretty things.
Yes.
Understandable.
Well, and I will do my best to take care of your problem. Your troll problem.
Yes, I think it's trolls.
What else could it be?
I don't know. It could be anything. They could be, you know, goblins of angry varieties.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
that's
we-
fine. That'd be better.
Nice goblins here, but there's asshole goblins too. It could be hobgoblins. It could be, you know, some sort of vampires or werewolves.
Sorry, the Aziraquil's wearing off.
She just keeps rambling. Anyway, it'll be here for you.
Great.
Send in one of these other assholes.
All right. I'll leave.
As you
Thank
leave,
you.
As you leave a little pinch.
Oh, Jesus. All right, fuckers, go. Be quick about it. We've got shit to do.
Hello.
Oh, fucking Christ. What's a Christ?
How are you today, Elder?
I am good. I have not had this many foreigners here in a long time. How are you?
How exciting.
It's kind of exciting. It's also kind of, I don't know, anxiety-inducing.
Well, don't worry. You're safe with me.
Insight check.
I feel like this is like what happens in nursing homes.
Oh God.
Yes, thank you very much.
After
You're
watching too much
also
true crime.
safe with me.
No, I know.
Worry not. Okay.
I am looking for a couple things. One, I'll buy flat out. I'll get from you, I'll trade. Unlike these guys who want things on layaway.
Oh, okay.
Here's 50 rounded discs of gold. And I'll trade you that if you have 2 platinum hollowed out discs. Ones I could wear on my finger. Rings, you could say.
Are you wanting any, like, just
asshole.
normal little rings made of platinum?
Platinum. Pure platinum.
That will explain this to you.
Okay, well, hold on a minute. She goes behind the counter, opens the door, and leaves. Everyone who's outside notices her walk into the store. Notices her walk into the store right next to the store you're in. And comes back and is
Quick,
like,
let's steal all the shit.
and comes back. Okay, 2 platinum rings. This is what you're looking for.
It is
Here you
10,
go.
20, 30, 40, 50.
Interesting. Okay, yes, I'll take these things. Yes, cool.
It's barter.
Yes, it's a form of barter. This is more purchasing, but okay, yes, that's fine. I will accept it because I, again, do often need stuff from other places, and they don't necessarily function by barter. What else would you like? Why did you want rings? Very odd person. What else did you want?
Put them on my knuckles. I would like. See what I'm wearing. I'm wearing full plate mail armor.
Okay.
I'd like something just as durable and protective, but something a little lighter.
This isn't necessary. I don't know. Is this as durable? She like goes over, and it's this ridiculously nice chain shirt.
No thanks.
Oh, okay.
Something heavy,
You like heavy.
but light.
You like.
Like medium? Medium.
No.
But with less
Anything
chafing.
medium would be a super downgrade.
I have trouble running in this. I'm looking for either this or some sort of.
Something like this. And she holds up some boots.
Do I have boots? I don't think I do.
But these boots are made for walking.
Not necessarily running though.
But they can run too. These boots help you jump and run.
Do they? What do they do?
They help you to. Actually, they can make you fly if you would really like them to. But otherwise, they help you jump farther, and they help you move. They are especially good for people who travel in weird sorts of terrain.
Interesting.
It can help to mitigate that.
Now put that on hold.
Okay, I'll
And
put
let
this.
me ask you a different thing.
I'm holding
Do you
that.
deal in enchanted instruments?
Oh yes, we do, and I have a few different kinds. Yes,
Yes.
you
Show me.
like to play.
Oh, I'm an expert.
Well, what is your favorite instrument?
I play.
Oh, we have these
The-
drums. We have this flute.
I play the drums. I play the lute.
This
I can't find my fucking proficiencies.
this drum actually was traded to me by this very interesting musical fellow. That he came.
I play the viol like a champion.
Oh, the viol. Well, I actually really do quite enjoy the viol. It's a very pretty sound. You can make very pretty melodies, especially with the right beat. About the drum again.
I'm starting to think she only has a drum.
This drum is especially special because it is very cool for the people who like to play the music. You see, you can play it, and then I don't know exactly what they do, but whenever you use it, you can kind of regain something that you give to someone else. You know, sometimes the musicians, they can inspire people. It almost lets them do that more.
Well, I will trade you one of these masks for the drum. Since you don't really know what it does, it's just basically a normal drum in your hands.
Oh, I know exactly what it does. It's just I don't know if you understand the exact term.
Well, you said I don't know what it does.
Oh, that's true, I did. You see, an item's value is only based on the perception of the observer, the person who wants it, and so, you know.
Exactly. That's why I offered you a mask.
You see, now I'll tell you what it does is that it replenishes your bardic inspiration once per long rest, so you have it again.
So then I'll give you 2 masks.
I don't really want those, man.
All right, put those boots aside for me.
I'll put the boots aside.
I
But
can't
do
play
you
the
want?
drum worth of shit anyway.
But do you want one of these bardic instruments?
Do you have a viol?
Can you restring? Do you know how to restring a viol?
Of course I do.
Well, then yes, I have this one. It is imbued with magical properties. You taste the magic, don't you? It tastes a lot like...
Do I taste the magic?
It tastes a lot like dust. One sec. I was literally just looking at these.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I was looking at a lot of these types of items.
Frantically during the break.
No.
Before, I'm sure. He's just checking out items.
One second.
Because I forgot until like just a few minutes ago that there were magical bardic instruments.
Oh.
Even though
Yeah,
I gave people some.
Did you?
I gave Justin one.
Oh.
It casts fly
Oh, yeah.
and other things.
Yeah, I was just reading on one though, like you can make a little like person shadow figure,
Oh, yeah.
Peter Pan's shadow or whatever.
But unfortunately, because cleric was my first class and bard was my learned class, I'm only proficient in one instrument. I only know how to play the viol for now.
I'm sorry, people online. You'll just have to wait a minute.
But I could learn how to play the drum. It can't be that hard. I mean, Chad plays the drum.
Seriously, he's useless. Just kidding.
He's pretty useless. He's a good meat shield.
He's a great meat shield. And he packs a punch too. He hits pretty hard.
Not as hard as Arterian.
Well, no, but, you know. It's because Arterian is muscular and pokey, whereas Chad is fluffy and cuddly. He's taking an awful long time in there. I told him to be fast. We have trolls to kill.
We have religions to learn.
You're not outside.
I hear you, though.
He's probably offending the woman.
Probably. I'll have you know that I was actually very, very nice. We had a pleasant conversation. Although I should let you know, because you were in there, she's not actually sure that it's trolls. She said it could be goblins, it could be hobgoblins, it could be... Well, she listed off a bunch of things, and I actually started to fall asleep. Which is quite boring, really.
Fuck.
But
It's okay. You can
it could be something
tell me
else.
later.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't really make that much of a difference to us, so.
There was something.
No, I mean, we're
I
pretty
really
formidable. Although I've not
Did
ever
get
seen
what
you in
I
battle.
wanted already. Like that's just
Just
a bonus.
wait till you meet Katsana.
I just want to
Katsana.
cast warding, be able to cast warding bond.
Oh, I did
Oh,
that in
okay.
Baldur's Gate 3. Fucked me up. Killed me.
Warding bond?
Mm-hmm.
No, not glyph of warding. I already have a staff that does warding.
I think it was Warding Bond.
Warding bond increases AC of a friend.
Yeah, that's what it did. But every time he would get hit, I would take damage too.
I'm not sure that that's how that works.
Maybe not in, in this D&D.
I might be wrong, but
Do you have any more of these golden discs?
I do.
I do.
You're not inside.
I'm not inside, but I can hear.
This item is very, very potent. What you guys will be doing for me is very, very helpful, but still probably after your other friend comes in and this turtle that takes extremely long times to look for things.
Well, I can come closer.
Closer.
I am the captain of a dread pirate ship. And I have a massive hoard. I can have it shipped to you. Of course, seeing as I don't have a giant sack on my back, I don't carry all my gold with me. But I can write you a legitimate check.
How much more do you have on you right now?
Oh my god.
Because I didn't
Roughly 200.
Tell you all about this, but the whole gold thing has been reworked in the Arrakis Conquest. Due to the fact that it's just stupid and I don't like the way gold works. And so now your 200 gold is actually like a lot more and could maybe be traded out for this Reveler's Concertina.
Well, then I will give you back these platinums.
Yes.
These platinum rings.
Well, they're definitely worth less than the gold, but I got them for you.
Well, yes, but I need to afford the other thing. I would rather have the other thing.
You like this thing?
I do. Viol of the Concertina, you said?
Yes.
I've heard of it,
It's a very
I think.
this one actually is very pretty too. Made of some very fine wood, handcrafted by this old elf man. He was apparently a pretty okay dude, but we don't like them around here.
I'm glad I stopped it there because it was going to get really bad.
Yes. I think you keep the rings. I think I can afford it with this. Which takes 2 gold pieces.
So I just lost 50 gold.
No, she takes
You know.
2 of
Yeah,
the gold.
never mind.
You see what you're doing. It will help a lot. So,
Yeah.
200
Yeah.
gold
You could look.
and the task, and this will. It might actually help you in this event here. This one I will let you give a test run to, so long as you use it on this task I'm sending you on.
Agreed.
Hopefully it suits you well. If not, come back alive and great.
If not, I'll come back alive and return it.
Exactly, yes. Or, we'll just have to send someone else out there to go get it. But,
No, if it doesn't suit me well.
I
Just give
meant,
me a bunch of bullshit.
I meant if you died.
Gotcha. No worries on that.
Yes, take this, try it out. And go ahead and send in your weird pet guy.
Hey, now.
other pet. Yes, hi, turtle. Did you figure out what it is that you were looking for?
Yes. Do you have any type of let's see, any type of katana sword that glows yellow fire while wielding it?
I don't wield the swords, so I don't.
Of course not, but
Try out some of them. Go ahead, they're right there.
Right.
There's a training dummy in the corner. You can smack it around and see.
What are you actually looking at something since your main book is Google?
No.
Nobody but us gets it.
No, I'm just astounded on what he just gave me.
You should be.
I want to go
Yeah.
back in and spend money to get stuff. After
You don't have money.
I do have money.
You do?
I found it in the ocean.
You did find some money
I
in the
found
ocean.
25 gold in the
You
ocean.
did. Okay. Yeah, your turtle friend hasn't actually read into what they want yet, so
Wait, I did. Hold on.
I'm gonna be tapping on the window with a talon.
one talon.
Oh my god, your phone is so
then
cool.
Sword of fire, is that?
This is what I seek.
That's really funny.
Am I
That's
able to
really
get
funny.
it, or what?
You'll see why that's funny later.
She looks over to this ridiculously large sword. It is definitely a great sword. And she's like,
A fiery sword. I think that is probably the closest thing to what you're kind of looking for.
I'll take it.
It's a two-handed sword that you won't be able to use a shield with.
Wait, hold on. Do you have any one-handed swords?
I have one-handed swords, but if you want something that has fire on it, I know that one has some sort of flames on it.
Sure. My phone's not working. Google's not working. Hold on.
Okay, your friend is taking a long time. Send in the bird.
Sorry.
Oh, you're already here. Hi, bird.
Well, hello.
Show me what you want.
You really do have a cool face. I like
Well,
that face.
thank you. I apologize if all my friends are just a bunch of assholes wasting your time.
They are assholes, but
Oh,
you know, that
jeez.
one creepy guy, he's actually kind of nice.
Truly is, sweetheart. Truly is.
I got the same impression. He's a pretty nice person, and he was willing to pay me a fairly large sum of money for something.
That is very kind of him. I look for an item that I know from my fellow kin. I search for a cloak. It is a very specific cloak. It is the cloak of thievery and deception.
Did you just tell him about a god item?
No, he found it on his own.
I did.
That's an item we got from a god.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I was wondering who Masks was. Is that a god?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
just a
that
god.
That works.
No, we definitely don't have something like that. Wow.
Perhaps just a cloak of invisibility then. Possibly.
Just that.
Just that.
I have a couple of things that are kind of like that. Wow, asking me for an item from a god, that is just something completely different. I've never heard of someone doing that before.
Well, you truly are godlike in your kindness and patience with us.
That is very true. I will definitely smack my own tusk on that one.
That is just so funny, though.
Dude, that is insane.
Like, I don't know how you found that, but...
She
Do you
goes...
have a black razor?
I have razors.
Oh.
1 second, Turtle. You take too long, and I'm already with your bird friend. This is an especially interesting one. You see, you probably have noticed the scorpions that kind of are everywhere around here?
Oh yes, truly marvelous creatures.
They're very kind, and vicious too. They have this very interesting property in their armor, chitin, that allows them to blend into things. But their armor is also very much armor, but pretty light. This allows you to be extra stealthy, if that's what you're kind of going for, since you're asking for some god item.
Basically, it's a piece, like a suit of armor, that is a light armor made of chitin. It gives you a +2 to your AC. And it gives you advantage on stealth.
Ooh. This is a very, very beautiful piece of armor you have here. And I could find much use for it.
That one's pretty good. Yes, it allows you to camouflage into things. It's harder to... It's not as perfect as the scorpions, but when you use it, it does help. You can control it to an extent.
Yes, I very much would like this.
Okay, you can have this one. I will put it away for you.
That is very kind of you. I appreciate your business. Thank you.
Yes, of course.
And tell the turtle to hurry up.
Yes, okay, Turtle. At this point, I'm going to charge you for my time, and I'm going to keep you here until they get back. So,
Do you have any sword that offers any bonus to attack and damage?
well, yes, I just showed you this great sword over here. It gives you fire.
No, not a great sword. Not a great sword. Just a one-handed sword.
A one-handed sword.
Just one. Yes.
That's great as the qualifier. It's a great sword.
I want a not so great sword.
Well, we have a couple of just magical swords, but that's kind of boring compared to this great sword.
Oh my god.
Yes, we have these ones. This is it's okay, I guess. You see, we are kind of good at making glass around here since everything's fucking sand.
Bet.
And this cool glass longsword is pretty good at packing a little bit of an extra wallop.
Okay. Glass, I like it.
It's excessively durable. You can't even no one can break it. It's just cool. It's made of glass.
Okay, put that aside for me then. I'll be back for it.
Okay, I'll put this one aside for you.
Okay.
Wow, they really weren't wrong when they said turtles are slow.
As you're walking out.
I'm gonna poke my head in. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Just one quick question.
Yes.
Do you have a Shield Guardian amulet with the corresponding Shield Guardian?
What?
It is a shield guardian amulet. It controls a shield guardian that follows you around and protects you.
Probably not, but let me see.
I could use one of those, and I
I
will
have
pay
one of-
you 25 gold for that.
I have a guardian. That's not a shield guardian, but
Is that an actual item?
It is an actual item.
What is it called?
It's called the shield guardian amulet.
Let's see.
I have Ambrose's automaton.
Oh, the little monkulus servant. Cute.
One more level till I can use it. That's so funny, though. I can't believe
I know. That's so weird.
Is it like not supposed to be in there?
I didn't think I shared it publicly.
Oh,
It's probably
very-
because he's just in your.
Oh, he's
D&D
connected to your
Beyond.
content.
Yeah.
Did you
So
have
it's-
that in another conquest?
Yeah.
Yeah, in his campaign he
Did
made
you
that.
create that thing or something? Ooh,
Yeah, it's my own creation.
that was a sick design.
Oh, thank you.
I might have something like that. If I do, I'll put it away for you.
I need to look into it a little bit more.
I want to buy it.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Don't worry, it won't be going anywhere if it is here.
Then can I buy the cloak for some of this gold and take it with me now, and then we can discuss this guardianship issue when I get back?
25 gold will make it to where you can take this with you. Yes.
How about 20 gold?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
That's fine.
here you go. 20 gold.
I would have taken 5.
Just let me touch your ass again.
Fuck me, 15 gold.
8.
8 gold and you can mage hand my ass again.
No, not the mage hand. The real one, maybe.
Then we're going down to 5.
You know,
Barter system.
that actually doesn't sound like a good idea, so no. Maybe
I'm gonna like
maybe 12.
pull my shirt up a little bit and just be like, look how tight my pants are.
12 gold and a grab.
10 gold and a grab with your real hand.
The real one, yes.
Yeah, okay. Here's 10 gold. Cloak.
A little long of a grab. Maybe a little rough of a grab.
And just like think of home,
And then a
think of home,
spank.
think of home. Oh my, that was not part of the deal.
On your way. Thank you.
Well, I trust that you will get this Shield Guardian amulet for me when I get back. Thank you very much, and I will spank you later. And I'll go out.
Oh, you can do it now. That's free.
I'm already out. I've fled with my cloak of protection.
Okay.
I think the old hag likes you, Zarquil.
Oh my god, everyone loves me. I just don't know what it is.
You
What a
like,
sweet woman.
You look back and you see her in the window just smiling at Aziraquel.
It's my favorite person in town so far.
And I'm hers. All right, let's put this cloak on.
Off to church, guys. Put on your Sunday best.
Oh, I won't go in there. You can go without me.
Can I tell what church this is? What god this church is to?
This is the same as what you would expect. It's to the same orcish deity. Do you want more information on them?
I do.
Roll me a religion check. Or
Can I guidance myself? I can't remember.
yes,
if I
you can.
Okay. Micromanage myself.
You can do history or religion.
That's probably like 8. Or no, not even. 2, 4, plus a D4. 8.
8 is enough for you to look up and see the Church of Zugbu.
Zugbu.
Zugbu, yep.
I'm not gonna. What is Zugbu?
You have read about Zugbu in the manuscripts.
I have.
He is the one that led them through the mountains, through the
The
desert.
nomad god.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay.
Yeah, the nomad orc.
Okay, so I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm fine. I was worried about bursting into flames.
No. You're a cleric. You can't burst into flames.
And you're a tiefling. Would it matter if you burst into flames?
I mean,
Would it?
I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, we always see these tropes of the devils bursting into flames.
But like they live
But
in
like,
flames.
yeah, they
so
live
like,
in fire. So interesting.
That is actually very, very just bad.
Yeah.
You know, like, what the hell? Yeah. But you can go in if you'd like.
Okay.
Knock, knock.
Yes, come in.
Hello. I'm looking for information on Zugbu, Arrakis, and
Coup.
Cool.
Coup.
Cool. Yeah. Well, I don't know anything about this coup. Zugbu, I clearly know a lot about. Zugbu is our...
you can skip the elementary stuff.
Oh, already understand him a bit.
Just on the basics.
Well, how did you come to this understanding of the basics?
This book.
Holy shit.
What?
Reaches out, grabs it, flips through a few pages. Where did you find this?
Under a mountain of corrupted and decaying corpses.
Oh, okay. Let me,
The perpetrator looks like this.
I'll just. Do I have minor image actually? No. I'll do a quick sketch.
performance check.
All right, that's actually not bad. Oh, that is, dude. You ready for this?
Yeah.
That'll be 29.
Damn.
Spot on.
It's like when you go to make a photorealistic picture in like an AI art generator. It's perfect.
Looks even better than the real thing.
God damn, that's terrifying.
I don't recognize the individual, but the mask I do recognize.
So like this? Sorry, I'm a hoarder.
Yes, that mask exactly takes it. Holy shit.
Is it this mask?
Yes, it's that mask.
what mask is it? I don't.
The one
I
that
have
the
multiple, don't I?
yeah, the one that the creep was wearing. The creep that killed Ambrose.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Ooh, you did not come here for Zugbu. No, you did not come here for Zugbu. These, so the people that you found, they were a sort of cult that started. They didn't exactly enjoy seeing Zugbo's ways, and started their own weird thing. It was a bit of a problem, and the people were a little worried and scared with these ideas. You see, Zugbu teaches to be good and try to help people, and there's a little bit of darkness in our history, but overall, just more of a good fellow. These people were more along the lines of let's try to, take over and kill people and kind of go against our history for the most part. They started worshiping this thing. Well, you've read about it. It's this Arrakis. Arrakis is some sort of god of domination of sorts. It's also apparently a mischievous sort.
And as far as I'm aware, they went. We received a note. It was kind of like the beginnings of what you're reading there. They became worried that they completely screwed up. They started following the wrong person, and they were trying to fix it, but they couldn't. That creepy thing that you just showed me a picture of is maybe some sort of leader, maybe religious, like sort of like me, like a priest of some sort.
And where did this happen?
Well, they started here, and we said, please take these ideas elsewhere. So they did, actually, rather peacefully, without too much of an argument. They said, fine, we don't really care to live amongst you anyway at this point. We'd like to leave. It was mainly the goblins that started looking around for a new deity. They didn't really care for worshipping an orc, which I can understand. It's different. But yes, so they found some thing in the mountains. They found this. I don't exactly know. I didn't ever get my hands on it, but they found some sort of writings. Some of these goblins that we have, they're geniuses. They're able to understand things and break down the mechanics of certain items and readings, different rituals, all of these types of things, and they said, there's more room out there to perform some sort of weird rituals that they wanted to do. It's not weird normally. Do your religious rituals, that's fine, that's great. We have plenty of them, but with what I've heard about this thing, the mountain of bodies, you called it?
Yes, there was many. It was...
I'm gonna draw a rough sketch of what I've seen of the world using the coastline as a guide, and then, like, of course, the right side is gonna be like empty, no lines or nothing.
Here we are. Here was this place. Hundreds of dead orcs.
Well,
Cat B, Base B, whatever it was.
I don't exactly know what that would be.
Yeah, your architectural style is very different, so it might not be connected to you whatsoever.
I see. No, we used this as an outpost long time ago. You see, on the other side of the mountains, just there, that is one of the main downfalls of our society in our history. It's a site of great turmoil for us, and we like to be able to keep watch should anything try to start again.
Understood. So if it started here, where did it start?
What exactly?
These perverted rituals.
Well, the first time that they ever tried any of this, we got this sweeping scent throughout the entirety of this village. Well, the entire city started to smell rancid, sulfuric almost. And we found them up in the, actually in the mage battle areas. They were doing a ritual up there.
Interesting.
As soon as this happened, I and many of my followers, we all went over there along with
a large force of the military to decide what was going on, if we were being attacked or what. And that is the day that we sent them away. We said, hey, don't do this
Prior
here.
to that, there were no structures erected in Arrakis' name or whatever. There's a connection between Arrakis and this creature and the book.
I think so. It seems like it. They started worshipping this Arrakis, and then they ran into this thing. From what I read, and he goes over and he pulls out this letter that he has and looks at it, and he's like, it looks as though, yes, they began worshipping here, and then they left as we requested, and they began doing these rituals. They had no exact idea what it actually was. It was like they were praying to some god they didn't know was there, and apparently it was there, and suddenly something showed up, and that's when they started sending letters. Basically, holy shit, we need to get out of this situation. We've completely fucked up.
Is there a record on which direction they went?
Well, yeah, they went south. They went exactly where you just showed me on this
Okay.
quick map. Yes, that.
Buck, you're not really giving me anything of use here.
All I know is that they found something in the mountains.
You're being fucking vague.
Well, I wasn't there.
I know. There must be books from before. Must be something. Is there any books in this place you can't read?
Oh. I might have a couple, actually.
God, I fucking hate learning. Bring it on. Where's the wizard when we need him? Someone who likes reading fucking books.
He brings over 2 books, and they're in these super weird looking black, almost like it was hardened tar.
Oh.
Can I smell it?
Yeah,
Does it smell sulfuric?
it does.
Okay.
Getting somewhere.
There are 2 warnings that I must give you before you do anything with these books. First off, should they get out of your hands, just kill yourself, because you've fucked everyone. This guy, and he holds up the picture, this guy showed up because people got a hold of this book and started using this information.
So who got a hold of it prior to myself?
Well, these people, these
Oh, the
yes,
fuckheads.
yes, they, again, very, very ingenious, but too much for their own good. They didn't see the ambition that they had. It was clearly that they had too much ambition to really think through what they were doing. They knew they didn't want to be worshipping some old orc, and they knew that they wanted something a little more potent to look after them. And this potency was reckless and destructive.
Understood.
The other piece of advice: don't go looking for it, which should probably be obvious.
Though he can't see it, a large smile rolls across my face.
Oh, and now, why would I ever look for it?
Honestly, after all that's happened, after all of this, I've told you everything I know about it. I don't know why you would, but people do. They often meet their own demise when they go in search of things they do not understand.
Thank you. This may or may not provide useful, but regardless, thanks.
You're welcome. And if you can figure out a way to destroy those books, please do. Once you figure out how to get into their secrets. I am not bestowed with that type of information.
Do you have any guess what language it is? Just curious.
I have no idea.
Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. Do you have anything that I missed?
No questions.
I was outside.
No questions for the
Yeah, well-
cult leader.
Working on my journal.
I don't have anything to go.
You're like, with this bullshit religion. Science!
All right. Well,
Have a good one. If you bury it deep.
Yeah.
Sorry I wasn't of much more use, but all I have.
Oh, thanks. I guess.
Did you get what you were looking for?
I did.
Did you get a prayer? Thoughts and prayers for your journey.
fuck that.
Ooh, I like you.
I want a prayer from that heathen god.
I don't think gods do the
Mere
praying.
mortal
Yes.
that calls themselves a god.
Oh, yes.
There's
Definitely.
only one.
So are we ready to take out some trolls now? If you've got what you are looking for.
I could spare a day or two. I need to prepare myself for what's to come.
And what is that exactly? What's to come?
I don't trust you. Yet.
I mean, it's been like 3 weeks. I
A
haven't
very
told you
unimportant
now.
3 weeks.
Exactly. It was uneventful because I'm trustworthy. If I was not trustworthy, it would have been eventful. Trust me.
Zona,
That's the whole point. He doesn't. What?
Fair. That's fair.
Meet me outside city gates later. You two bones. I will. Based on our discussion, Gilbo and Aziraquil, I may let you in, but I need 2 most trusted people to make sure things don't go awry. If you awake and I am not, go chase your trolls.
Okay.
Wait, everyone.
It's dangerous. Don't go.
This-
Don't do about this.
This might be very helpful for your journey.
She's holding out a few potions to you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I really do like you.
Oh, I like you
Best
too.
one here.
Thank
Actually,
you,
you're
Albert.
pretty nice too. I like you too.
I like birds. You're very. You have a pretty face. I like the intricate designs in your feathers. It's very interesting. We only get ugly vultures around here.
Like around them like black and white.
Bye, asshole.
Bye.
Aziraquil's not used to not being liked, I guess.
No, not at all.
Shouldn't have been an asshole to me.
She just
really
hobbles
thought
back
you were
with her cane. It's like,
I like Gilbo, but I'm not. You're too new. There's something
That
off.
makes sense.
what are you guys doing until this meeting in the outskirts?
I am reading my books of justice and figuring out what would be the correct prayers to say before I open this book. And that is what I'm doing.
Sounds stressful. Derek, well, you have a strange smell following you.
Do I?
Yes.
Oh.
Smell of plastic. Something matching that of.
Oh, it's probably lingering from last night.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
The fuck is plastic?
I want to try and... Can I make some poison out of these ants that I have? This jar of ants?
You could. You will kill all of the ants in the process, and you will get a paralytic. 1 vial.
Okay.
Because it's ants. It's hard
Yeah.
to get enough. It's actually not even a full vial. It's just enough for like an application.
Okay. A paralytic, okay.
Yeah.
Potentially useful.
It'll be a DC 15 Constitution saving throw on that.
Well, I'm gonna be cleaning my shell, I guess.
Do you employ the help of anyone to get the back of your shell?
No. See, what I do is I go into the pond, I take it off, and then I put it right there, and I just brush it with like a little scrub brush real quick.
Just butt-ass naked.
That's awesome. Okay. Canon. So you go over to the fountain because there's no pond. You go to the fountain. And you go to the fountain right here. And you take your shell off, and you're a naked turtle. Cleaning shell. Grab shell, dude.
It's like everyone else cleaning their house. I'm doing the same thing.
Yep. Okay. Well, you all doing something? Sounds like, except for maybe Bones.
Well, yeah. Is there like? Are we in like a crowded street? Is there quite a few people?
Out on this end of town, it's not super crowded. Not during. It's about midday. Nothing. It's not too crazy. You know, you'd see maybe 2 people on occasion walking around.
Turtle in a fountain.
And yes, a naked nude turtle.
A nude turtle.
I don't know. I think I'm just gonna continue walking around. Perhaps bump into somebody and see if I can pickpocket an individual. I don't know. Not very many people around, you said? Or there is some people?
Not on this end of town.
Yeah, no.
From when you were flying around, it seemed like the most bustling part is the market area in the southeast of town. So if you want to walk over in that direction and see what you can nab, we can definitely go for it.
Well, they all look very busy. I think, yeah, I'm going to take flight and just hop on over to the central market.
Okay. Roll me a perception check. Pretty adept thief, so you do know what to look for in a person to know if you want to steal from them. So I'll give you advantage.
How do I do this on here? I'll just roll. For perception?
Yeah. Do it twice and take the higher number.
Okay. 22.
22. You notice this pretty ripped orc walking around. He's got no shirt on. He's got these long trousers on, and he's really freaking strong looking. Looks like one of his tusks has been almost like ripped in half, and you just see like the little piece that's sticking out, like a stump coming out. They're both would be just straight up and pretty sharp, but one of them is in half. He's fairly bruised and scarred, but on his finger he has this peculiar ring that very quickly catches your attention.
Can I cast, as I swoop down and start proceeding to him face to face, making eye contact with him? Can I cast Charm Person?
I think that's a saving throw. Is that a wisdom save?
Charm Person?
Yeah.
It's a, well, it's a...
Oh, charisma. Should be charisma. I think.
Is
Is
it
it charisma?
No, it's wisdom.
wisdom?
Where does it say that? Right here?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, he is definitely charmed. He fails his throw. What are you doing with this charm?
Excuse me, sir. You are obviously very well kept, and I'm gonna go and reach to shake his hand. And could I please have a conversation with you about your physique and how you maintain such a body?
Why, of course. Yeah, I'd love to, pass on a few things.
Oh, wonderful. Passing on is my favorite hobby.
You seem like you've never passed on before. Yeah, no. What do you want to know? My regimen, my eating, my diet.
Your diet in particular. And so does he proceed to shake my hand?
Yeah, he reaches out, shakes your hand, big handshakes,
Ooh,
smiles.
very strong.
Yep.
You're so strong. Oh. Yes, your diet. What does it pertain of fish and rocks or what? What do you eat?
Oh, very interesting question. No, honestly, mostly vegetables and salads. I eat like 7 times a day. I work out using various rocks around, actually, and I'm pretty much fighting very regularly. You can find me out here anytime, and I will whoop someone's ass, I promise you.
Oh, well, that is wonderful to know. I really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Oh, of course. Also,
continue with it.
Stay away from any sort of dressing on those salads. It is usually not good for maintaining this.
He's like, well, you have a good day, sir.
You,
And I'm
you
just
as well.
gonna straight up
Did you try to steal the
take off. Yes. Did I make an attempt to steal while shaking
sleight
his
of hand check?
How do I do that?
It's on your second page. If you go all the way to the left and then one to the right.
All the way to the left and then one to the
Manage.
right?
One to the right.
It'll be a list.
You saw that,
I
right?
did see that, yeah.
Oh, sleight of hand. I did have it in there.
And sleight of hand should be there.
20.
Huh?
Right.
20.
20.
20. He doesn't notice. You got away with it. He rolled an 18, by the way.
Oh, damn. No.
So he got really, really close to catching you.
Whew. That would have been somewhat unfortunate. I don't know. It doesn't seem like he can fly. Just
No.
chuck like a brick at me or something. Splat. Imagine
He
that
would
going
have
down.
whooped your ass a little bit, but I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this ring, I'm gonna bite it and check it and be like, what is this? And
Yeah.
It's
investigate.
a really, really cool ring. Sweet. You will need someone with magical abilities to actually identify it for you, or you'll have to wear it for about a day. If you wear it for a day,
Start to like pick up on what it is.
then yeah, you basically learn what it is.
And I'm gonna go proceed to return to find Psepf.
Not difficult to find. He's
Oh yeah, Seth, yeah.
and I'm assuming you guys are going to go meet outside,
Yes.
on the edge of the city. The three of you.
I'm there.
It's a little evening time. Maybe Seth, or not Seth, or Ziraquil and Gilbo, are you gonna try and sneak around on them, or are you gonna just go back to the inn?
I'm just going back to the inn.
Back to the inn?
Yeah,
Back
I'll
to
go
sleep.
to the inn.
Enjoy your smoke?
No.
Okay.
I'm
Sorry
gonna
about
be inside my
that.
shell in front of the fireplace.
You and Gilbo walk back together. You can have a conversation if you'd like. Otherwise, the three of you meet outside the city.
I'm not sure what opening this book will do to me. If anything changes, destroy me.
I've watched things try to destroy you before. That will be quite a task.
Yes. I think the two of you together
Wait, is this the book that you got from the... Oh, okay.
from the church.
Wait, why do you think it's gonna destroy you?
Because he warned me about reading it.
Oh.
But I'm gonna read it anyway.
Are you gonna read it right now?
Yeah, I'm going to bless all three of us.
Okay, I'm going to wild shape into Ketsana.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going to ritual cast comprehend languages.
Okay.
Oh, well, can I flop that? Okay. And then I will.
I'm gonna fly up and to. Is there like a close building? You said we met by a gate, right?
You're at a gate. It's not
Okay.
exactly a gate. It's more like just a spot where the sentries are. Otherwise, the city's like basically open. There's no city walls or anything.
Oh, you're okay. Okay. Is there like are we close to like a tall building or around a corner or something?
No, there's no tall buildings. The only place that there would be walls is over here, or over here, at the barracks. Either of the two barracks. I guess you guys could go. There's this big ridge of a dune. You could be on top of the dune, or in kind of tucked in on the dune.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna separate one of my daggers and
think
fling it
we would-
to the top of a dune.
Okay.
How far is that?
I
Is
would
that
suggest
not
us going to the
super
magic
far, but-
battle arena.
You would want to go there. Okay.
Yeah.
That is a little further up. It's basically like right here.
That sounds fine.
So you go.
But I feel like being closer to the heart of where it began
Okay.
would probably be better.
Cool.
I would also like to cast borrowed knowledge for this.
What does borrowed knowledge do?
I get proficiency in a check, and I'm going to choose religion.
Okay. You're out. Over here, by the way, you have a few different statues and pillars when you're out by the magic arena. It's a lot of like different pillars in this almost octagonal shape.
Okay.
That kind of outlines the borders of where you would be allowed to cast spells at. But yeah, and they're probably 15 feet tall, the statues and pillars. So.
Alrighty.
Okay.
That's 3 spell slots down very quickly, one after another.
And I need to pee, so give me a minute.
Sure. I do as well.
Okay, I will
break.
pause. We're going for a break.
It's gonna be a long session.
Micro break.
Micro break.
Break.
And we're back. Hello, everyone. Good to see you again. Good to see me again. Hi, me. How are we doing? Great. Let's continue the Arrakis Conquest.
I open the book. And I begin to read. Do I know what language this is?
Does comprehend languages allow you to know what the language is?
It doesn't specifically say.
Say you don't know. But as you begin to read it, you need a wisdom saving throw.
Is it a language that we could potentially know?
No.
Okay.
Just checking. Had to ask.
Wisdom saving throw plus my d4. Okay. Oh, I'm so nervous. I don't know what dice to pick. I'm gonna go with the orange. No, I'm gonna go with the red and blue. That'll be 22.
22. Your eyes start glowing like spotlights as you're reading. And as you begin to peer through the first page, it is a lot of diagrams, a lot of different mathematical points on it. It almost looks like some sort of weird mechanical device. It's right there on the first page. This level of mathematics is pretty fucking hardcore. I will need an intelligence check to see if you can follow it at all.
Intelligence. Just straight intelligence?
Yeah.
Do I get my half? So no, there's no specific skill that goes into it, so it'd be a 10.
I have no idea what the fuck this is trying to show.
I'd like to commit it to memory.
Okay. I almost want to have you roll a history check for that.
Okay.
Kind of feels like if you're gonna try and memorize it later, you have to be able to keep it. I don't know, it's weird, but let's just do that.
10.
10. You get pieces of it committed to memory. You understand that there's like some weird additions going on. This diagram has like these different swirls on it, and it looks like it's almost trying to be a three-dimensional picture of something. You have almost almost like you're assembling something. You can't quite memorize the equations, but you can memorize the diagram.
Gotcha.
As you flip the page, you read about this journey. It's almost as if it's written by a commander, a warlord of some sort. Discussing the triumph talks about like a weird, almost interlocked dance that was happening, like two fighters almost swirling around each other, and how this warlord is showing its tactics almost, not to a full extent that you can see like the actual tactics employed, but you can tell this person is able to kind of get into the head of whoever's its opponent. Gets into their head and starts manipulating what they're about to do. Almost like it knows what that thing's going to do, and so it forces it to continue down the same path.
Like Sherlock Holmes.
Like Kakashi. Like when Kakashi fights Zabuza.
Yeah.
And he just freaks him out because he knows what he's about to do and then forces him to do it. And then just does it first. It's almost a story of how this guy's able to get into something's head, like almost inside of it, and really start manipulating everything about it. And through its actions, it's able to force its will onto it without the opponent knowing. And it talks about its generals. These generals in this book are described as very intelligent and good at some weird things. They almost embody different aspects of this warlord. As you continue reading it, it becomes obvious that this warlord is some sort of a deity that has some followers that are much closer to it than, you know, a priest would be or something like that. It more of like a council, like that closely held. Talks about the journey of domination that it goes through, and that this journey can last a very long time. It's a very subtle tactic that's employed. It's almost like a manual that describes how to achieve I don't know exactly how to describe it. It's like a manual that explains how to get into someone's head a little bit. And then what to do once you have the strings. How to know if it's working, if it's not.
Like a spell, or?
No, like it's all within the context of a battle. If you're fighting someone, you can.
Or like mental manipulation, just
Or-
like psyching someone out then?
Is it like just like infiltrating the mind through like predictive
Yes.
senses?
Yes.
We're just talking about someone who's specific who did this.
Right.
It's like in the second person.
Yes. Like in
Like third person.
like almost like an observer.
Okay.
But a very, very close observer. that was studying this person and trying to learn, and was actually like they're one of these council people. On the path of this individual rising to some form of godhood, which didn't necessarily get the council to godhood, but to almost like a demi-godhood. Then it kind of has a little bit of a side piece. Like as you're going through, there's a small chapter that kind of discusses a weird, almost like a tug back from someone. Like this person had its hooks in someone, and yet that person was able to resist and kind of push against it. Almost as though it was playing a longer game. Finally, you come across the name of Arrakis. And it says that Arrakis has managed to find a source of extra potency. At this point, you realize Arrakis is the name of a person, or maybe this person that you've been reading about in this book. And almost as though he's met his match, although maybe not quite a full match, not a balanced match, but someone who is able to put up a fight. Through your reading, you kind of realize Arrakis becomes so strong, so good at this manipulation and almost ability to unravel anything, that it's almost unparalleled up until this new situation. And it looks as though it's been kind of tangled up in a battle with Arrakis for a long time. Through this book, I need another wisdom saving throw. Continue reading.
Fuck, this one let me down last time. No, it didn't. Sweet. That'll be a 28.
Beat to 25.
Oh no, is it a 30 next? Shit! It's a 30 next, I don't know if I can do it.
You start bleeding a little through your eyes and your nose. You push through. Freaking intense to read through this. As you do so, you almost feel like there's another presence in your head. You see that there's almost like tendrils that it's able to reach out into someone's head and actually start controlling minute details within the psyche.
The book itself?
The book starts, it's talking about this. And then it goes off. goes off into how if you, the reader, wants to be able to be a dominating force, you can gain some form of power or abilities similar to what is being described by worshipping Arrakis, trying to become closer with Arrakis, learn its ways, follow in its footsteps, and almost like you're offering a sacrifice, but you're offering the sacrifice of something's mind. At this point, you flip the page and you see blood everywhere on the next page.
Dried blood.
Dried blood. You can't even read through it.
I would like to stop here.
Okay.
For now.
You close the book. You close it. It almost binds to itself a little bit. Weird outside cover seems to close in on itself a little bit, like a cage. And you hit the ground. You're in a whole lot of pain.
I don't think Pseph would usually cry out, but at this point, I think that he would. Drop the book, and something you guys probably haven't heard is Seth's scream, and
Yeah.
it's absolute pain.
Don't have it. I mean, I have like cure wounds and I have healing spirit, and that's it. And I feel like I don't really have anything that I can do. Cause has he lost any? Has he taken any damage?
You can make a medicine check
Okay, yeah, I'd like to make a medicine check.
or an arcana check.
I do both.
You can do one or the other.
I'll do medicine.
So then I'd probably lose my concentration on Bless.
16.
16.
Mm-hmm.
Me.
You recognize that there's something weird that's happened to him. Almost like something has gotten inside of him.
Is a 14 enough to maintain my concentration on Bliss?
No.
Okay. Bless drops, guys.
Oh wait, what did plus do?
Gave you a plus D4 to saving throws and attack rolls.
Did you use your D4 on that?
I did. Oh, no, I didn't. 16.
That's enough.
Okay. I bet Bless helps you maintain concentration on Bless.
I don't know if it does or not, but I'll you're not like in the midst of battle, so I'll let you do it this time. You recognize right away that that was a fucked up experience to read through, and I'll let you make the Arcana check on yourself to determine what just happened.
How much pain am I still in? A lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm kind of just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do to help
All
you.
right,
I've
because
changed- I've
if I'm
dropped
in a lot of
12
pain, I
already.
wouldn't think about guiding myself.
Yeah.
12.
Well. You've felt something like this before, I'll give it to you. You're cursed in some way.
After reading the book? Okay.
You're unsure if it was reading the book, if it was the first page, if it was what?
If it was before even, but now it's apparent.
It's very obvious that you have some sort of thing that is
Well,
doing something what you do not know.
Like, what do I do to help you? I don't know what to do right now.
there's nothing. Help get me to bed.
I'm gonna go back into my katana shape and I'm gonna pick him up and I'm gonna fly him back.
Okay. Climb back,
To the...
lay him in the middle of the street because you're too fucking big.
That sucks.
And then I'll help carry him in, I guess.
You both carry him in, walk him over to his door, and he crawls in.
Do you tell us that you're cursed?
Not yet. Gotta think on it.
He wouldn't even necessarily know it as cursed. He would just know it as some thing that is affecting his magic in a magical way.
Does it affect both my cleric magic and my bard magic?
It affects everything. Do you go straight to sleep?
I close the door behind me, putting up a strong front. And then as soon as the door shuts, thunk.
Did I hear that?
Or do you?
Perception check.
10.
Yeah. You hear it.
I want to open up the door.
You hit me as you open the door.
I'll help him into bed.
Is he still breathing?
It's very shallow breaths.
Jesus.
Like you hear how I speak. My breathing sounds like how I speak.
You get helped to bed by your now oldest friend.
God damn. Whole crew's gone.
They,
I'm cursed.
they walk out.
No, Bones, I think you should stay here. I'm gonna go try and find someone. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm gonna try and see if I can figure out someone who can help.
Good idea.
So you stay here with him. I'm gonna go kind of like start asking around for some sort of like healer. Because I know it's out of my, like, I can't do anything. So
Not even I can do anything.
Well, I don't know that.
I know, I'm just saying.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Just straight intelligence?
Yeah.
That was a 5.
You go to the western end of the city, into the barracks, and go talk
Jazz.
to Jazz,
Okay.
who will oblige and go back with you. In the meantime, Psepf, you start in your head, you hear this tick, 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 tick. And suddenly, before you, you just see this symbology, almost yin-yang type of symbology. From it, this face comes through. And you're looking face to face. Something you don't necessarily know, but you understand as the god of order and balance. You've done quite well. Looks as though you've wandered into something maybe a little hazardous.
Can't move.
Yes, I see that. I also see something wrong. Like, you know it's not there, but you feel this pressure in the middle of your chest as it pushes into you, reaches out. And this thing looks enormous. This person. It's obviously like some sort of weird vision, as far as Pseph can understand. But the feeling was real. And the hand comes away, and it's this massive person. And in its fingers, this very tiny thing that you can see straight through its hand. Small amount of blackness.
Fuck.
I believe you're getting close here. You've uncovered maybe the beginnings of how this whole thing has started.
That blackness was in me.
This is brand new, by the way. Not more than an hour old.
Fuck. How long do I have?
Think you're in luck.
So,
Puts it in his hand. All things must balance, and it flexes its hand, flexes the other hand, and you see this light come from the other one. Opens them, and it's gone. Seems you're in line with just the right person for this job. Don't do that again. I don't think I can help you next time.
I don't want to. It's not like there's anything to read on that page anyway.
Reading it is just how this whole thing began, it seems.
Yeah.
Maybe you're writing it. I'm unsure at this point, but this is where this whole thing came from. Not sure if it was the thought, the writer's thought, if it was placed here, what?
It's to be destroyed.
Yes, it needs to be destroyed, and I think it is up to more than just yourself. More than this group.
I will shoulder the burden and bring it to where it needs to be. Very forever if I have to. No one should have hold of this.
Do I hear Seth like talking to himself?
all you see is that his eyes, which usually glow this menacing red, right,
Yeah.
are now this weird blue on one side and red on the other. And it's this pretty intense, like, diffusion of light that's going on. The room is almost a purple. You hear nothing, except for the occasional muttering of what Pseph says. And with that, we should probably pick up with you all heading out to do your task for your items next time.
Oof, it's okay, I brought the medic.
Yeah, well, we can start with the medic getting there.
Fucking jazz.
Hopefully he does have jazz hands.
He's got some jazzy medical hands, that's for sure.
I'm never gonna live this down.
Anyone else have any questions or anything?
Oh, sorry guys.
Okay. Next time we will pick up with you all going to your mountain. Let's see what horrors.
Some troll bogeys.
See what horrors that'll bring. All right. Bye,
Okay,
Yasmin.
see you guys next time. Bye.